All right, what's going on, YouTube? What's up, X? CryptoCrank is back. We're going to be going over Bitcoin today and a handful of your different altcoins. And let's see if Bitcoin's going to hold the 618 this time. Let's see if what's going to happen here. Oh, we're going to go over Bitcoin and we're going to go over a handful of these different alts, Bitcoin dominance, just a quick analysis of what I think is what's probable. We're going to have plans for either direction. We're going to go over some of the fun from the last 3-4 days on WorldFi. But guys, if we just clean up the chart here, and we're going to start from ground zero to kind of understand where Bitcoin's at and how do we, where could future price hit? And right now, we could see that if we were just to pull a Fibonacci extension here from 98, 185 from just this wick right down in here, all right? Just this bottom, and we were to pull it up to our all-time high at 124.5 and change, we could see that Bitcoin has touched the golden pocket multiple times. We're talking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Will she hold a sixth time? The more times that we touch typically on a level, the weaker it gets. And so I would say that probability states that I don't think Bitcoin is going to hold this golden pocket. If she does, as traders, we have to be prepared. This is just very blatantly obvious that this is I've longed this almost every single time we've touched the bottom of this down at 107.3s. 107.3s I've longed multiple times right underneath this, but it only makes sense that we take it out and we come down, and our next level is going to be 103.820s, 108.300s for our next big fib extension here at the 786. Now, what I mean by I've been trading this, every single time I've taken this trade, I keep stops directly underneath. I'm talking within 1%, because if this does end up breaking, then she's going to just melt straight through. It's just a huge liquidity stop hunt right in here. And Bitcoin, again, on this sixth touch, I just don't think she's going to hold. Now, we can see that from this top coming down, Bitcoin is just in a clear downtrend. We're coming back down to the golden pocket. We tried breaking out. Let's see what ends up happening. This is gonna end up happening today or tomorrow. A third option could be is that Bitcoin is going to play around on this golden pocket. She could just sideways trade right in here. But again, the more times we touch this golden pocket, the less, the more higher probability that she's going to end up breaking down. Now, I watched CryptoFace's video on his 100K to, 100K to $1 million challenge. And then something that really opened up my eyes here, guys, is that the market expectations for almost a handful of us traders that are full-time traders, we are getting into these positions with and I can't speak for anybody else except for myself, but when I get into these positions and I'm up $300 to $4,000 and I'm expecting more, and I am round tripping some of these trades because of my expectations that this market's going to recover. And I think that this is huge right now, that the market isn't giving it to us, that the next environment change that we're having, that we're currently in is a scalper's market. There is no set and forgets. With what's going on right now, with Bitcoin historically being a shitty month in September, with Bitcoin in a current downtrend, with these altcoins all currently attached to Bitcoin, we could see today that if we were just to pull it up, we could see that if everything's in the red. Everything is absolutely in the red today. We got WorldFi, we have Solana. I'm in a nice Solana short, XRP. I mean, everything is completely in the red today, guys. So we're going to go over a handful of different altcoins, but we first got to get the way I trade is I do counter trade all of my altcoins to Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is our indicator. Bitcoin shows us the direction of what's going to happen. And we can see that Bitcoin, clear downtrend. Will it hold this golden pocket? To be determined. But now that we kind of have an idea of where Bitcoin's going to go, golden pocket all the way down here towards this 103.820 towards our 786. On a real doomsday number, I would say we can't pull fibs. I'm not pulling fibs from down here. I'm pulling fibs from our low And this is going to be down at 74,300s, 74,500s. And if we were to go up to our all-time high, we can see that if we do end up breaking down through this this 103,800s, we have a massive, massive complete retracement. This level right here at $92,000, 92 to 93,600. And again, who cares? You can't be bearish. You can't be bullish. It's if you're day trading, then you know what? We got to be prepared for all of these ideas. We come down. We end up taking the liquidity here at this golden pocket. We take the liquidity here as well. And then we would have something like this. We would have just a killer move. You can see if we hit here, 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 boom. And then we can try to, maybe by November, December, we can try to get up into those 150 numbers. But this would be a massive, massive, massive retracement here. Lots of liquidity sitting down here. Let's also look at the heat map on Bitcoin. Let's look at the heat map on Bitcoin. And let's see if we could find any confluence right now. Heat map is showing. Let's go all the way out. Let's look out, man. We got to zoom out on these big numbers. When in doubt, they say zoom out. And we could see here, look, there's a massive gap right here. There's a massive volume gap. If we end up breaking this 106, 107 number, I mean, all the way down to 100,000, there's hardly anything. You guys can see on the heat map, there's nothing here. Just a free fall. But look, we start getting lit. We light up again right down towards that massive golden pocket of $93,000. $93,000. That's on the 6 month on the heat map. Let's look at the 3 month. Yeah, this is also showing right here, guys. This 107 at the bottom of this local golden pocket for Bitcoin is probably where she's going to end up getting a small bounce again. Let's go to a 1 week. 106.5. 107.200 again is the bottom of our gold. That's the 6. Let's go back here to TradingView. The bottom is 107.400 right here, and this is the point. Remember, the golden pocket is between the 618 and the 0.65. So we could see there. So lots of confluence that Bitcoin is going to end up coming back down, taking the liquidity at 107.200s. Let's see if this holds. When I say I've been trading this, I said it earlier. You take the trade here. You just set the orders. You set your stop loss, 1% loss, nothing too crazy. And one little move from the bottom of this here, just right up. That's a 3% move. If you're using a 10x leverage, a 5x leverage, man, nasty, nasty killer trade. But she's got to hold. But this will be the 6th time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This will be the 6th time. All right. Let's look at Ethereum. Let's look at ETH. Let's go out to our daily here. And actually, before we do ETH, let's look at Market Cipher real fast and see what it's showing us. Market Cipher on the daily, we are just barely getting into the red. We are barely just starting to enter. You can see money flow has just been decreasing massively. Momentum is deep to the downside. We just VWAPs. Our VWAP is anchored down. It's pointing down. Let's go to a 4-hour. RSIs are pointing down. Man, this VWAP is down. I mean, this is deep. This is deep right here. You can see every time we have these deep VWAPs right here, this thing dips pretty hard. Look at these VWAPs right here, man. Just bam. Yeah, let's see if this golden pocket ends up holding. Let's see if this golden pocket ends up holding. Let's go to a 20-minute here. Yeah, I think Bitcoin's definitely coming down, I think. And we just got to see if she holds. Let's go to Ethereum. All right. Every time ETH is let's see here. We got a breakout. We haven't retested this area just yet. We got another breakout. Let's go ahead and pull a fib from this low to this high. It would make sense that Ethereum does come back down to $3,900. Just a tad underneath $4,000. We have a massive golden pocket here at 39.12. If we just pull our fib here from 33.57 to our new all-time high. All right, so to our new all-time high here at 49.61. We can see that if we do end up coming back down towards this $39.60, $3,900 right in here, you'd have a low, higher low, and then ETH is absolutely ready to take off towards that $6,000. This is a trade that I am looking for. This is a nice trade right here. I do want to take try to take Ethereum here at this $3,900, just a tad underneath $4,000. And let's also look at the heat map. Let's look at the heat map on ETH. If again, you guys don't know how to use the heat map, they're liquidation hotspots. This is the exchange. Depending on what exchange you want to use, you can look it up right here. Let's go to ETH. I try looking at either Bybit or Binance, the world's largest futures exchanges. And let's also go out to a 6-month and see what ETH is screaming. Just a tad under $4,000, and then it just kind of slows down. Let's go to a 3-month. Yeah, just a tad underneath $4,000 for this liquidity swipes right here, just these stop hunts. And again, what I mean by stop hunts is every single time we have these huge leg up. Let's go back to TradingView. Every time we have these huge leg up, there's liquidity sitting right. These are just asking to be stop hunted. People that have longed this right here, these whales or entities, retail starts piling in. These are stop hunts right here. And the more that they get hit, the higher this thing can go. It needs this money. It needs to be fueled. So that way we can continue this, this upward trend like this. But it only makes sense that if we do end up taking this liquidity here, we come down to the golden pocket, maybe the 786 at the 37. I don't know if we get down this low. Who knows? It's crypto. I just posted a video that one thing about cryptocurrency in this stage of the game, guys, with these 30% pullbacks, these 15% pullbacks, you can see ETH right now is barely at a 15% pullback. That a 30% pump is a 50% dump the following day. So take it while it's hot. Take it while it's hot. If you're not, bull runs are designed to lock in profit. Lock it in. One of the best trades that you can take is, chain link from $15 to $30, 100% move. What more could you ask for? Everybody's minds in cryptos are super diluted. Super diluted. One of the best trades that I love to take is chain link. And I could just show you guys real simple. Chain link, $15, $30. $15, $30. This is all within 1 year. If you just piled all your money directly into chain link at $15, sell it at $30. Pile it in at $15, sell it at $30. 100% move. Anybody waiting, 80% right here, 100% moves. Everyone needs to kind of realize that these bull markets are designed to take profit. If you're waiting and listening to the influencers for an $80 chain link and you're missing a lot of these moves right here, if you're in crypto and you are your portfolio manager, you got to manage it. You have to do portfolio adjustments. I'm not saying sell everything. But you know what? If you're expecting profits and you're watching these round trips, I would encourage you to get knowledgeable, get the knowledge, manage your portfolio, and understand that man, just look at this daily time frame right in here. These moves are out of control. $15, $30. $15, $30. Chainlink has been very, 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 very strong. And if we do pull a fib from this low here to this high, $20, we would end up having a low, a higher low, a higher low, right into here. Chainlink can now try to bust out of this $30 right up in here. And I have a feeling that this is, I do think that Chainlink is absolutely going to blast through $30. I have targets of $80 and $80 Chainlink. If we go out here to the weekly, I've been accumulating Chainlink all underneath. A lot of my Chainlink is between $5 and $6 right in here. Bought some more right here on this dip on this below 10. But I am expecting Chainlink. If we go from our all-time highs of $53 to our bear market low, $34, $34, $36 is going to be our next target after we hit this. I think we're going to just fry through 30, psychological 30, and we're going to rip right up into that 34, 36. And then I think we're going to end up, I think Bitcoin peaks out anywhere between the all-time high to $80. I think that's going to be Chainlink's high. Let's just take all of this out of here. But again, guys, Bitcoin and everyone's saying alt season. These are massive, massive pumps on your money. All right. I sold a lot of Chainlink at $30, a lot of Chainlink. And, you know, I tell my channel, back when we were at $17, I'm like, hey, guys, I'm buying 20 grand worth of Chainlink. I have expectations just to sell it. It's another form for my trading portfolio. I don't have to, you know, I can set, forget. My insurance policy for the trade is that I don't mind holding Chainlink, but I do have expectations of trading it, not just investing. I have Chainlink that I'm going to hold for a long, long time. And then I have Chainlink that it helps grow my trading portfolio. But I have targets right now. If Chainlink does pull back, Ethereum back to 3,900s, Bitcoin breaking down below that golden pocket, then I do think Chainlink at $20, just a tad under 20. We have to take these trades because, again, over a long time frame, from this low to this high, you're talking almost an entire month. So a good retracement, healthy retracement, back down to 20. I'd say fire off. Absolutely fire off on Chainlink. Solana. All right, I'm in a Solana short right now. Solana's looking real good. Solana's looking real good, guys. Solana is looking real good. And let's see where we could pull these fibs from. I would actually be pulling fibs much more locally. I'd be pulling fibs much more locally on Solana because it's been so bullish that I don't think I don't have super deep targets. I mean, we've been trading Solana between 170, 177s. I posted all the trades on X. We had a lot of these trades, 170s up to 190s. We ended up hitting my target of 216. If we do go to my X real quick here, let's go to my X real quick, and I'll show you guys. We had targets right here on, look at that. We had our World 5 trade. Some sweet profits, man. Walking us through. We had Soul Ripped, AVAX Sword, XRP Surge. Look at this, guys. Ethereum, 608%. We had Solana from 174s to 199s. We have a lot of these trades right in here. These $2,500 on AVAX. We can see $22 to $23. A lot of these killer trades. If you're just joining us, guys, this is what we're doing absolutely every single day. I teach how to scalp. We take the swing trades. We take the range trades if they're available. But in this market, this is not a set and forget. You're going to get fucking wrecked. You're going to get fucking wrecked, man. Lock it in. Lock in those daily profits. A 10-15% pump today is a 30% dump tomorrow. A 50% pump today is a 30% dump tomorrow. It's cryptocurrency. It's a fucking cash cow. Get on the train, man, and collect your bag. Let's go back a little farther. We can see here, you know, CryptoCrank battle Solana and AVAX. This is when we were talking about taking the AVAX trades and the Solana trades. You know, actually, we were posting this a little bit farther back here. Yeah, here's the Solana trades. And we can see here when I gave the move, 173's targets. Solana's turn to catch up. Targets 186, 195, 205. We melted through. We hit every single one of those targets. Fried right all the way up to that 216, guys. Absolutely killing it inside of the Coliseum. We're in and again, get it while it's hot because there is environment and shift change. That's one thing that I really take heed and I pay attention when Crypto Face is talking about environment changes. We can't be bullish today, bullish tomorrow when tomorrow is bearish. That'll get you freaking wrecked. And so again, guys, if you guys would like to join the Coliseum, if you're just joining us over on X, I have my free Telegram. You're more than welcome to jump in, take some of these scalp trades with us. But we're absolutely doing this. Man, we're killing it every single day. But because we're scalping, you know, I have some friends that are managers for some of these influencers, man, and these dudes Yeah, these dudes are getting fucking wrecked, man, because they're influencers. They're not day traders. And so if you guys are listening to some of these dudes, man, on the hype train, and all I gotta say is absolutely lock it in. So again, Solana, I'm looking back at 191s. Solana's right back down into the 191s. If we get much deeper here, you know, I don't think we're coming back down to the 160s. I think Solana's going to range around, but I'm pulling Solana's fibs much more locally. 191s, 192s is my target. And then I think that Solana's going to absolutely just rip right back up to 240. 230s, 240s are my targets. And you can see if you, man, we should have taken this short too. My targets were right at 216. Look at how beautiful the TA is on Solana. If we pull our fib retracement from our all-time high of 295s down to our market low of 95, you could see we got clear rejection right at the golden pocket at 218, 219, tapped right into it. I think we're going to pull back. Next stop is 240s, 250s. Man, we gotta catch this trade. I'll be posting this trade for sure inside of the Coliseum. And I'm not a call group, guys. I'm not a call group, but I have been posting a lot more trades. We've been posting trades on Avalanche. We've been posting trades on Solana, XRP. Which brings me next to Avalanche here. Avalanche, this is just clear as day, guys. You can see Avalanche is just prime time to make this move. Avalanche is in this upward trend right here. It is decision time for AVAX. Anything down here at this $23, I'd be taking this long because I do think that the money rotation is getting ready to hit Avalanche. If you look at Solana, let's look at Solana on the daily. You can see out of this same area right here, decision time, it broke out, retest. AVAX has not broken out yet. No, AVAX has not broken out yet. I'd be looking if we again, even if we compare it to Chainlink, look, same thing. Avalanche is down here. This is such a good trade for Avalanche. I think Avalanche is gearing up to absolutely melt faces. It's gonna one little pump. This is very, very, very easy for Avalanche to do this. From here to here is a 70% move right up to $40. This is so easy for Avalanche. It was just here in December. It was just here in January. Chainlink coming down. You know, Chainlink $20. We keep talking about $20, but you guys just it's all about the rotation. The whales know where to rotate the money. You can see here that they did it to ETH. They did it to Chainlink. They've done it to Solana. Solana's just getting started. Solana's absolutely coming up towards that 240. We got to try to catch this trade. Avalanche has not done it yet. Same thing here. If we look at ADA, I have these levels on ADA. ADA is looking great. Let's look at Cardano real quick, because if we were to, and this is almost too perfect on Avalanche. I mean on ADA. If we were to pull a fib from this low to this high, all right, this is great. This is great TA for Avalanche, right? I mean, I keep saying Avalanche. It's fucking Cardano. If we pull our fib from this low to this high, look at our retracement right down to the golden pocket. If we pull a second fib from this low to this high, we're playing right on it. If Cardano holds this level, guys, I'm expecting, let's see, every single time we do these moves, this pump right here was from this golden pocket to this high was 50%. If we do end up doing from this low another 50%, that's only $1.17, which puts us, look at the confluence. This is looking too good. This is looking too good. Right up here, guys. And again, we could see that the money rotation just hasn't happened for Avalanche and Cardano for both of these projects. But this is almost too perfect. Let's go here to our little path. Boom, 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 boom. I think this is, we're definitely posting this trade right here. This is, and I already posted this actually in the Coliseum, but this trade right here, I think this is happening. This is playing out. This is totally playing out. If we break down and try to scare everybody out, one more little liquidity stop hunt right underneath, I'd be saying 76 cents. I don't think it's over with. So if this comes down here, then it tries to shake everybody out. But this is looking really, really good for Cardano. BNB has been one of the strongest projects, putting in all-time highs, not caring about the pullbacks. It's been killer. If you're looking for a great project to trade, very subtle, I'd be saying BNB, because this thing is just, I even see a nice big flag right here. I could even see the flag being just like this. This thing's out of control. Right on up here, right up to $1,000, psychological 1,000. 1,020. I could just see it happening. BNB, boom. Decision time for BNB. And good old WorldFi. WorldFi, guys, WorldFi. I said that the floor was going to be right around 16 to 20 cents. We came right down to 16 cents, 16.12. We are getting that bounce. I know that Alt5 had a massive purchase right around 10 cents. They own about, I think it was like $700 million worth of WorldFi tokens. We got to see where the floor is going to be on this. I want to see. I would like this I really thought that the hype train was going to take this puppy up to $1. We peaked out right around that 37 to 39 cents, and now we're trying to find a floor on WorldFi. Trying to find a floor. In the meantime, I'm in my little challenge right now. Let's go over here to the exchange. I am trading Solana. I told my channel that I'm going to be doing a Solana challenge with coin margin trading. I'm going to turn 10 Solana into 100. And we've just been slowly had one little dip, but all of my trades, I'm 1 for 4 right now, about to be 1 for 5. So we're running at about an 80% hit rate on our trades for Solana. I'm up almost a whole nother Solana, but I've been streaming right now. I have targets of this little trend line. Solana coming down to at least 200. Again, 192s on that fib retracement. But I am going to be trading. I'm going to turn. The last time I turned, it was all live streamed inside of the Coliseum. I turned, 50 chain link into 1,000. It took me about a month and a half. And all I'm doing is just coin margin trading. Shout out to my partner zoomex, and shout out to the Cranksters Trading Coliseum. We just finished Battle of the Coliseum. We did almost $150 million worth of trading volume last month, and the Cranksters are getting ready to get paid. We absolutely crushed season 1. These guys, it was $300 per 10 million in trading volume, and we crushed it. Absolutely crushed it. Battle of the Coliseum season 2 is going to begin next week, and it's going to, instead of individuals now, it's going to be a team effort for the Cranksters. If you'd like to join us, join the Telegram. And the other thing too is we still have tier 4 fees. A lot of these influencers, man, a lot of these suckers, we're not giving out any names, but a lot of these suckers, these guys are, 25% discounts when these guys have 2, 3, 4, 500,000 followers. They ain't doing fuck for you. They're not doing shit for you by only giving you a 25% discount. CryptoCrank and the Trading Coliseum, we have tier 4 fees. You are getting 75%, 75 to 80% off of the trading fees underneath the Trading Coliseum. We are day traders before we're influencers. Start saving money on your crypto trades with zoomex, with me. We fought for you, and you get tier 4 fees. Let's just show you what that looks like. Let's go to the VIP 4. All you have to do is sign up underneath my link. All you have to do is sign up right underneath my link here, and you get tier 4 fees. I know it shows here my trading volume is tier 3, but we get tier 4 fees, VIP 4. Truly some of the lowest fees in the game. If you're not looking at the percentages and your influencer, if your influencer is telling you, man, fuck that. Save money on your trades. 0.012, 0.027 for maker taker. Again, shout out to our partner zoomex. Let's get back over here to our trades here. Let's see if we could scalp anything while we're live as well here. Get back here. I want this thing just to fall off a cliff, man. Try to make me at least 3 Solana. Let's get us up towards 16 Sol. What do we have on the account right now? We got about 77,000. We got money spread out against across a bunch of different exchanges right now. We had the count up to 110K. We need to get we need to rock these Solana out, man. It's 20 grand at $200 a Solana. We need to look, we're up a whole nother Sol. That'll put us up at 13.3. I do want this trade, like I was telling you, at the golden pocket. Take the liquidity swipe right on this trend line. Come on down to 192s, 190. I'll be taking that long with my Solana, with 14 Solana. And we're going to, I'm telling you, by the end of this month, let's see how I do. Let's see how I do on the Solana trades. Let's see if we can turn 10. We're up from 10 Solana up to 13. 10 Solana up to 13. So we're doing pretty good. And again, when you're coin margin trading, the name of the game is to get more crypto. Set your stop losses. Keep locking in more crypto. You're trading for crypto, not for Tether. If there's any coins that you guys want me to chart out for you, what's up, Lou? What's up, Fletchy? Looks like we have a handful over on X. I am only one away from hitting my first 200 subscribers on YouTube. If there's anybody that is new, if you guys could please like and subscribe, be my 200th subscriber. Jump into the Telegram. Surround yourself with other people that love crypto, that are trading crypto. Let's see what else we got here. Let's go back over to TradingView and let's look at XRP now. All right, guys, XRP on the daily, we could see we have a clear downtrend. We have an obviously clear downtrend right here. All right, it is decision time for XRP. It is complete decision time for XRP. Now, if we were to pull a fib from this low to this high, I think Bitcoin, I keep messing it all up today, guys. I do think that XRP is going to trip everybody out, break down. Everyone's talking that it's going to be a breakup. I think that we swipe the liquidity. I mean, Bitcoin looks like it's coming down, which means that everything else is going to be coming down. But if we do swipe the liquidity, fake everybody out, I'm thinking at 249, 250. We've had this target set for a while, which would be a very big support flip right here. We would finally have a breakout. You can see here, breakout, retest right in here, which actually ends up being our golden pocket. And then we can bounce right on out of here towards that $4 or $5 going into November, December, if we have an alt season. If we have an alt season. All right. Last thing we do need to look at here is going to be Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance is in a big range right now. All right, we're coming back down towards this big support. We have two supports right down towards 55. This is 54.5. And then right above us at this 57. This is a big support right here. We bounced here, kind of getting into this. If we come down a little bit, then we can get a little bit a relief on the altcoins. But if Bitcoin dominance ends up skyrocketing right back up towards, I don't know if we're going to get towards 65. But if we do end up coming back up here towards this 62, get above 60, guys, these altcoins are going to get pummeled. And I've been saying it during this this entire bull run that this is an institutional bull run. OTC markets, if they're offloading their Bitcoin, they are not going to want to stay out of those positions for long. What does that mean for altcoins? It means that they're going to be short-lived pumps. Okay. Home equity, private equity, institutions, governments, hedge funds, when they get out of their Bitcoin position and get into these altcoins, it is going to be short-lived. They do not want to stay out of their Bitcoin positions for long. So with that being said, when going back to my Chainlink example, $15 to $30, $23 to $35, you need to be locking it in. Now, if you don't want to day trade, these are on long time frames. You as a crypto owner have a crypto portfolio, and it needs to be managed by you. Unless you're just going to sit in killer projects like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Chainlink, and it's a buy and hold, and you believe that Chainlink is going to be a $300 billion tech company, like I do. I believe Chainlink is going to be a $300 billion tech company. It's going to be killer. If you're just a buy and hold type of investor, then only invest. Don't be talking about fucking near protocol. Don't be talking about all these fucking shit projects that are probably not going to be, you know, and who knows if they are or aren't, but we have clear winners. We have clear winners with a track record, with the backing, the development, the technology. We have clear winners. And if you're a buy and hold type of an investor, and you're not going to be doing portfolio adjustments, and you're not going to be managing your portfolio and making these rotations, then you really just need to be in Bitcoin. I would say Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, Chainlink for sure. What else is there? If you want any type of crazy exposure to like meme coins, I would say only Doge. Dogecoin, you guys, has still... If we go over here and let's go to CoinMarketCap, Dogecoin hasn't left the scene. It's stayed the top 10, you guys. It's got a $32 billion market cap. You want some fun exposure? You want the Dogecoin? Look at this. I think another blue chip because, and man, oh man, this kind of took everybody surprised from $10 to $55. Hyperliquid. This exchange is blowing up. I think Avalanche is a killer project. I did see that Ondo did turn 100 assets. Would you put Link in your... Yeah, absolutely. I think Chainlink, you guys. I think Chainlink right here at a $15 billion market cap. I think a 10x is very easy to get to $200. I don't know if it's this cycle. But when I say Chainlink is a clear winner, Chainlink is a clear winner. This is a $300 billion tech company. It is the number one Oracle. You know, CCIP is gaining ground. Real world assets are getting put on chain. Ondo is proving that. After watching Ondo with its news of putting 100 assets on chain, tokenized stocks, bonds, that's awesome. It's finally happening. But I do think that Chainlink is a clear winner. You know, I did see that we were trading Pith. We were trading Pith the other day as it had 100% pump. You know, the government said because of Solana that they're going to be putting more, Oracle data on chain. I think that Avalanche is another killer project. It's only got a $10 billion market cap. This is an easy 100 bill. This, Avalanche can easily do a 10x, which puts it at 240. Easily. Avalanche is going to melt faces, guys. I think that this is a lagging, great project. And that's what you want. When you're this deep into a bull run, and you've already seen Chainlink touch $30. You've already seen Solana get up towards 220. Avalanche needs to be up towards $40. This is going to jump from 10 billion right up to 20 billion. And then it's just going to be right here, right above Cardano and Chainlink right here. It's going to be just chilling right in here. This is very, very, very easy for Avalanche. I'm saying, guys, that if you're looking for a lagging coin with great product, Avalanche is the play. I wish that zoomex, our trading partner, I wish that they had, let's go back over here. I wish that they had Avalanche. Maybe I can ask him. You know, these guys are super cool. They hear us. They're adding features. Anything that we want in the trading Coliseum, zoomex is responding to us. They take care of us. But, you know, the reason why I'm trading Sol, I'm not trading XRP. I'm not trading Ethereum. I want to trade Solana. I think Solana's going to that 250, so I want to try to get to 100. I want to try to get to 100 Sol. And what does this make if we get down? If we do end up taking this liquidity down here at 193, what do we make? 193 will make 8 Solana. Woo! We're already 20% there to our goal if we get down towards my targets of 193. But we're just going to take it level by level because we're just scalping. But I am going to scalp. I am going to scalp Solana and get this bag up to 100 Sol. If you guys would like to join me, join the Coliseum, get into my feed Telegram group. You guys can take these trades with me. Let's go back over here. Let's see, what else can we look at? Tone, Shiba. This Polkadot trade here, man. I was looking at Polkadot. And good old Dot is just dog shit. Look at this. It's decision time. This is way down here, you guys. This is... There we go. We'll put it like that. We'll put it like that on all the candle bodies. Clear resistance on Polkadot. Decision time for Dot. If we get down here to 330, I'm probably taking $5,000 at a 10x leverage. I don't think Dot's going lower than 330. I mean, it touched $3, but 330. If she breaks down, and Bitcoin does too, and so does ETH, then I'm probably going to take like a $5,000 10x leverage and just either piss away $5,000. This is another 15% drop, but this trade from here to here at a 10x leverage is that's a 300% on my $5,000. If she comes up and breaks out just to get back to $7, I mean, I have targets for Polkadot of at least $7 freaking dollars, dude. But this thing has just been, it's another lagging coin. But I don't like Polkadot for the cross chain and all that shit, man. I just think it's a dead project. I think that Polkadot's a dead project. Maybe I'm wrong. Who freaking knows? But in a bull run right now, we have clear winners. Clear winners. Jupiter, if you're going to be trading, Jupiter is in a big range right now. I do like trading Jupe. A big range between 32 and 60 cents, 64 cents. If this thing does end up breaking down towards this 32, 33 cents again, I'm going to be looking to take a nice big trade on. And again, these are great spot trades. These are killer spot trades. If you're looking to grow your bags, I mean, on spot, Jupiter 32 to, I mean, this is a 100% move. Look at this. This is a nasty range for Jupiter. I do think that Jupe's getting ready to bust on out with Solana. What's up, Corey? Welcome. And again, if you're just joining us on X or YouTube, if you guys could please like and subscribe to the video, I greatly appreciate it. I'm posting a lot on my X. I'm showing you guys everything that I'm doing. We're going over the trades. Greatly appreciate it. I'm only one away, man, on my YouTube to my first 200. If you guys, I gotta find at least somebody fucking like the video and subscribe, dude. Goodness gracious. I'm only one away. Who's gonna be my number 200? You know, I can tell you guys that a year from now, when we're inside of a bear market, I will still be here. I will still be trading this. And we're going to be making so much freaking money in the bear market, guys. Bear markets are very easy to trade. We absolutely kill it in the bear market. On Solana trades, I'm inside of a Solana short, man. I'm inside of a Sol short right now. I'm inside of a Solana short. I'll show you guys my short real quick. I'm waiting for this just to play out down towards this trend line here. This is a 4-hour, nice big long time frame. Like I said, I'm trading for Solana. We're going to be turning 10 Solana into 100. I'm going to be doing some coin margin trading. Try to make a quick 20 grand, turn 2,000 into 20 grand if it stays at 200 bucks, but I'm trading for more Sol just to grow my my trading account here. I need to get back up towards that 100 G's, and every single time that I trade coin margin, and we kind of go into this little spill, like, you know, Chainlink went from $17 to $13. It was really awesome. This is just one of the techniques that I've learned that if I trade with like my Chainlink bag from $13 to $17 and we rip up to $23, that whole Chainlink bag freaking pumps. But I turned 50 Chainlink to 1,000, and sheesh, man, from 13 grand up to 30 grand pretty easily. And all you do is you coin margin trade. You just keep trading for more and more crypto. Use lower leverage. Keep adding more and more crypto. And then when we see that pump, man, easy. Now, I'm not holding this Solana. This Solana is designed to be traded. At the beginning of the video, I was telling you guys to lock in your profits. I'm going to get this up to 100 Solana. And when we pump back, when we get up to $240, I'm off in it. I'm dusting it. Easy 20, 30 grand. But I'm going to turn, you know, I started with 10. We're up towards almost 14. But I'm inside of a Sol short. If you're down 20K there, Corey, join us. Are you inside of the trading Coliseum? Are you inside of my Telegram? If you're down 20 G's, man, it's an environment change. The market is, that's one thing that I've, you know, yesterday, and it was great to watch Crypto Face's video. If you guys get a chance, look at his 100K to $1 million challenge. He's down 70K, but almost every single one of his initial positions, he's up 3 to 7 grand. And we're expecting these larger moves, and it doesn't happen. And then all of a sudden, $3,000 to $7,000 profits turn into $3,000 to $7,000 losses. And it's definitely, you know, and again, I can't speak for anybody else but me, but I'm falling victim this last 2 weeks into not locking it in from $300 profits, $3,000 profits. I need to be locking it in because the market is not giving us it. And that's, for one, I'm not inside of these powerhouse shorts, you know, because I again, in the environment change in my head, I'm not adjusting. And as a trader, we cannot be biased. You cannot be bullish every single day. You cannot be bearish every single day. Just like how we have our analysis, our risk management, we have a strategy. We need the psychology behind it, and we need to be mentally strong to understand the environment that we're trading in. All right? These pumps have just been pulling back even farther. These pumps are pulling back. And so even with Bitcoin, we can see, let's go back over here so I don't have to change out of the exchange. Yeah, Corey, join the VIP, man. Join the VIP. And one thing you're going to be hearing from me is we do not chase losses. That is not a strategy, dude. Do not chase losses. Every single day we go in, we look at Bitcoin, we get our analysis, and then we sync up our altcoins to Bitcoin and we take our daily scalps. But I know a lot of guys, man, these last 2 weeks, man, 2, 3, 4 weeks have just been in these set and forgets, opening up lots of different trades and just getting freaking wrecked. For one, it's the environment change. Two, too many positions and not being able to manage the risk. Or two, being over leveraged inside of these set and forgets. Again, a 20% pump today could be a 50% dump tomorrow. Yeah, man, jump inside of the, get inside of my free Telegram, and then you can make your way over into the trading Coliseum with us. But we do not chase trades, man. You're going to kiss that. The only thing you could do now, man, is kiss that 20 grand goodbye. And starting today, starting tomorrow, you go on with a daily plan. Yeah, that's too much. I don't do that. I play with high margin, bro. You know, I play with most of my trades are 10x leverage, but I play with 20 grand. Most of my trades are anywhere between I only enter in with like 20 grand at 10x leverage or 10 grand at 10x. I don't really go higher than 10x. If I throw my whole bag in, if I throw in my whole 70 grand that I'm sitting on right now, I only use 1 to 3x leverage. I only use 1 to 3x leverage. That's just me, but the reason being, man, is I have time on my side. I understand that my trading account, I have time. Yeah, then jump in, Corey. Welcome to the Coliseum, dude. Welcome to the Coliseum. Jump on in. Get inside of the Telegram group. And that's the biggest part, man, is that environment change, dude. You're gonna learn, man, and we keep everybody accountable. We keep everybody accountable, dude. And you're gonna run. One thing that's very special about our group, guys, is everybody is patience. I have some traders that have been with me since January, and these guys have turned $1,000 into 50 grand because they're not worried about tomorrow's move. They're not inside of these set and forgets. They're getting daily profits because they're learning to scalp, just like CryptoCrank. My whole money, I've had some people leave my channel. They're still inside of my channel, but they've left the Coliseum because the day trading strategy of scalping and daily gains is not for them. But yet all of a sudden you start looking at other day traders that are getting wrecked from these set and forgets. And then all of a sudden it starts becoming second nature to say, oh, well, I should have locked it in daily. I should have locked it in yesterday. I should have locked it in. I should have, could have, would have, just don't fucking pay. Well, with scalping pays, man, daily, every single day. Yeah, welcome to the Coliseum, dude. Jump on in. I haven't seen you jump in just yet. Here, click, here we go. Let me get the link right now. If any of you guys want to jump in, where the fuck is my link here? There you go. If you guys want to join, I didn't see you jump inside of the free one yet. It'll pop up. So yeah, and if you guys are over on if you're on X, if you guys could please like and subscribe, man. Follow me on X. Yeah, read between the lines. Thanks for the follow. And we're gonna be doing some collabs. I'm gonna be going live with some other traders, just doing my analysis, just like how we're doing now. Yeah, there we go. Right on, brother. And then the other thing too, man, is make sure to get on zoomex. Get on zoomex, dude, and lock in your tier 4 fees. We ain't fucking around over here, man. You get tier 4 fees, guys. And we have traders in there, man, with some large accounts, and they're loving it. I'm loving it, man. My trading fees when I enter into $1 million position is near nothing. It is near nothing when I put $1 million on the order books. 100 grand at 10x leverage on most exchanges, guys. Almost $300 fees in, $300 out. It's 75% less than that. Truly the lowest fees. So we have our links right there, man. Yeah, definitely join zoomex. I'm still waiting, man. Somebody needs to freaking get my number 200 on my YouTube. Who's going to be my number 200? And as far as a scalp goes right now, I'm looking at XRP. Let's see where XRP is going to bounce from. And again, I'm still inside of this, man, the Solana short's playing out, baby. The Sol short is playing out. Come on down to 193s, man. Come on down to 193, Solana. Make old cranky boy. 7-8 Sol, man. Let's get going. Yeah, right on, dude. You know, Stephen Gates. Thanks, Stephen. He's a good testimony, man. He's a very successful dude. He likes doing things by himself, just like I did. But then I understood, you know, I needed a training. I needed a mentor, and it was Jason Casper, Crypto Face. I watched every piece of content that they possibly gave. I watched them for years. And this is how I was able to pick up my own strategies and kind of venture off and do my own thing. But shout out to absolutely, you know, Crypto Face, Jason Casper, amazing traders, great traders, real ones, guys. And you know, the other thing too, man, is when you guys are looking at these crypto traders and these influencers, if these guys aren't showing you fucking P&Ls, if these guys aren't showing you the sauce, dude, fuck them. Faker than fuck. Nothing but a bunch of chart fairies, bro. Nothing but a bunch of chart fairies. You know, these I post all of my trades. The Coliseum gets to see it. You know, these guys have seen me make, you know, $15,000 in a day, $300. It doesn't matter what the dollar amount is. The whole point of day trading is sticking to your plan, and learning to be right. And the money comes. And then you just learn to do that consistently. But definitely, if you guys are on X, man, please like and subscribe, man. Please like and subscribe. We got more of you guys rolling in. We've been live for almost an hour. I think I'll probably stay on a few more minutes here. Yeah, Solana trade's cooking, man. We're up a little bit right now. About 101.2 Sol. I don't know why it turns all white like that, but almost coming down to my target. Come on, Solana. We're up almost 14. I'm telling you guys, we're going to turn 10 Sol into 100. Yeah. Yeah, and the big thing, Corey, is I'm not a call group, dude. You're going to learn how to trade. You're going to learn the strategy. You're going to learn the strategy on how to trade is the big thing. Learn the strategy on how to trade. And then you're going to be scalping, dude. I'm telling you, it'll come to you. As long as you're being consistent, have good risk management, you're going to understand how to sync up Bitcoin to your altcoins and take these scalps, man, and just start locking it in daily. And again, targets for Bitcoin are going to come back down towards this golden pocket. So I do think that Solana is going to make itself a nice little dump again. Boom. And this is what I mean, you guys, by Bitcoin or these altcoins being synced up to Bitcoin. Look at this. Bitcoin's green candle, Solana's green candle. We are synced up right now. Absolutely synced up right now. Look at AVAX. AVAX, the only one. Let's look at ETH real quick. Golly, everything's holding on for dear life right now. Bitcoin takes a shit. All of these altcoins are going to get pummeled. Yeah, you can see and once you get inside of the Coliseum, dude, we got all of our Coliseum links for the exchanges. We have all of our partnerships to help you out, man. We got VPNs, Palau IDs, zoomex, our trading partner, to get those tier 4 fees. And then we have Crank's TA, so that way you guys can see my trades that are posted. All of it. Why don't I just show you guys? Actually, here comes Biddy. Come on, Solana, get on down to that 193s, 196s. With that being said, guys, I think I'm almost done for the day. We did some good analysis. You guys can see some of the trades that I'm in. I'm going to be patient on taking any of these longs until we get down into these golden pockets. Like I said, on Bitcoin, I do take this trade on Bitcoin right here. We've touched this golden pocket multiple times. Let's see if Bitcoin holds. If it doesn't, we're coming down towards that 103, 104. Let's see what happens here. And just I'm watching Bitcoin to see if Bitcoin gets a little pop right here. And I'm watching XRP. Old Biddy's holding on by a thread here. And when she dumps, man, she's just going to start waterfalling. Boom, 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 boom. These altcoins are getting ready to get pummeled. Here comes Bitcoin. 278 for yeah, Bitcoin's coming down, man. If this thing waterfalls, these altcoins are going to get pummeled. I will end up seeing my Solana trade play out pretty nice. This thing's going to waterfall as well. You can see almost everything is synced up with everything is synced up. Solana's holding on by a thread. Same with Bitcoin. Everything is just holding on by a thread. So if Bitcoin waterfalls right now, then everything's going to waterfall. And then my little Solana trade turns into a big Solana trade. I'm trying to make at least 8 Sol on this one. 8 Solana. 8 Solana would be cherry. We're making headway. And really, the next trade here is going to be if Bitcoin comes down to this golden pocket. Right down in here, between these two lines. Go out to a 4-hour. You can see that this red line down here is the 0.65. This 0.65 here is, let's see if this holds. If this holds right here. Because what I'll also do is I might end up taking a XRP long. And I'll end up taking an XRP scalp long from this level right here. You guys can see. We go here. Yeah, this is the bottom of the volume right here, guys. I'd be saying right here, I'd be looking for an XRP long right here at 279s. 279s. This thing comes on down here and pops. Boom. And you can see it'll just end up coming down up to, for this scalp right here, right up to 283s. 283s right up in here. Continue the downtrend. If we get a bounce, so I'm watching for Bitcoin right now coming down to the golden pocket. If it does get a bounce, excuse me. Is Solana already getting its bounce right now? It's trying, huh? Let's see, XRP 281.20. Hope you guys really enjoyed the stream. We also do late night scalp and chills. Late at night, we're just trying to capture some trades, just some in and outs. Let's look at this Solana trade real quick here. Where did I take the Sol trade from? $207. All right, guys, I think I'm done. I'm gonna be hanging out. I'll probably go live inside of the Coliseum for a little bit with them. So I hope you guys like the stream. Have a wonderful day, guys. Be safe out there. Be on defense mode. Protect your money. Absolutely protect your money, all right?